believes I can't sleep.
It's time to listen to Courtney at last on the Ramblings of an Insomniac podcast.
Oh, what is up? Thank you for tuning in again to the Ramblings of an Insomniac. I am your host, Courtney Perry. Thank you very much. If you're listening, I appreciate it. I'm surprised because I took a listen at the last podcast and it wasn't great. So, hey, thanks for hanging in. Today, I was going to talk about the fact that I think about weird stuff like when I die, what are people going to think of what I'm wearing or what my house looked like, which is just weird. I was cleaning the house today and I was like, oh my God, I really hope I don't die tonight because that will really suck. And I wasn't even thinking, oh man, if I die tonight, that will really suck because, I'm dead and I will no longer be here to see my loved ones and my friends. Of course, that's obviously going to suck. But instead, my first thought was my house is like an absolute disaster, which is weird. Like that's my very first thought was that I don't want to die tonight because my house is a wreck. And I don't want people to think I was a messy person or a dirty person. But it's weird. You get older and your priorities change because it used to be I wanted to make sure that I had matching bra and underwear, so that if I died, I look cute. And, because that's what you care about when you're younger. And you just want to make sure that your bra and underwear match. That's all you care about. There's those memes that say just whatever you are dressed in is what you're going to, if you die, that's the clothes that you're going to be wearing for the rest of your life. And then that's your ghost clothes. I thought about that stuff. Now I'm like, ugh, I don't care. I don't care. I barely can get out of bed anymore, let alone care about if my bra and underwear are matching anymore. I do not care about that. However, I do care if my house is clean. I like it clean. I can't rest. I can't relax. I just can't unwind when things are out of order. I'm very OCD. I'm pretty neurotic. I need to have things very clean and maintained, which is hilarious because not only do I live in the country, but I also have a million animals. So it's impossible. I'm learning. I'm learning the hard way after years of being out here that it's just you have to kind of close your eyes sometimes because otherwise you will never ever sit down. It's just always going to be dirty. The mud. I have 3 acres and right now I'm planting grass, but there's a lot of clay. And clay and the Oregon rain are just not a good combination, especially when you've got 3 dogs and 6 cats. Now, granted, only 2 of the cats are indoor cats. The rest of them are outdoor cats. And for anybody listening, when I say they're outdoor cats, I mean by choice. They absolutely can't stand being inside. And whenever they come inside, they end up thinking they want that. And they're in for maybe one night at the most. And then they are meowing to go outside. And not only do they have cat houses, but they have cat houses that are insulated with blankets. And they are covered. So they are very protected. So just FYI. Anyway. They, where was I going? Oh, clean. So, see, told you, not sleeping and rambling. The ramblings and the forgetting comes with not sleeping, and same with the digressing. But the house just does not stay clean, especially when you have mud and the animals come in and they track it all over. And I am OCD clean and I can't stand stuff being dirty at all. So, I've had to learn to just calm down. And it's nice, though, because it has taught me priorities. I mean, honestly, having your house immaculate all the time is just not a priority. Then you're missing out on life. And to be perfectly honest, I never have anybody over. So I don't really know who I'm cleaning for. Excuse me, sorry. I've been holding that in. Rude, but I had to do it. Anyways, I never have anybody over because, as I've discussed before, I'm an introvert to the highest level. So when someone knocks on the door, if it's not like UPS, I'm like, oh my God. So I don't know really who I'm keeping this house clean for. I guess just me. I have to have a clean house. So at any rate, that is what has been on my mind these days. I have not been able to clean my house. I have been busy with other things, and those have been top priority. So I've had to shift my priority to my mom right now and to some other things. And so my house has gone by the wayside, and today is the day I'm diving in. So I just got back from taking the pooches out, gave them a good run so that they will chill out and hopefully not bark during this podcast, which is working so far. Woohoo! Anyway, again, thank you guys for listening, tuning in last time if you did. If this is the first time that you're listening, welcome and thank you. I'll kind of just recap real quick that this is just going to be kind of random, about random things. Sometimes they will be happy, sometimes sad, sometimes, serious, and then other times just complete nonsense, just gibberish, whatever comes to my brain or has been on my mind. Again, this is because I struggle with insomnia. Excuse me again. I struggle with insomnia, have since I was 15, and I'm now 47, and a lot of it is because my brain is just going nonstop. And I appreciate all of the input that people are probably going to give me about how to sleep and what I can do. Trust me, I've heard it all, and I'm going to admit, I hate admitting this, but I'm sure a large part of it is I don't stick with anything long enough for it to work. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm sure there are a million things that would work. I just need to stick with them. So that's a whole other topic for another episode. We will not get into that whole thing later. We will get into that later. We won't delve into it now. So anyways, I'm just winging this. I'm just winging it. I'm not going to take a lot of time editing right now. Later on, yes. Later on when I kind of figure out what I'm doing and find my groove, then I will definitely make this sound, not like shit, because I'm sure it does. I'm sure it sounds terrible. You may hear, like I told you before, you may hear my dogs bark. You may hear somebody drive up, who knows. But if I go up and take the time to edit it right this moment, then I'm already going to, psych myself out and probably not end up even putting it out there. So I'm just you're going to hear what you're going to hear. And then we will go from there, and hopefully it'll just get better. So thank you. Thank you very much for anybody listening, and thank you for supporting and encouraging me to do this. It's been a long time. I don't know. I've been really panicked. It's been freaking me out, man. It's still freaking me out. I'm sitting here, again, pacing around, and I'm scratching myself like a weirdo. I look like a crackhead or something. Anyways, I am nervous, but I still want to do this. It's weird how I ride horses, and I rode a horse the other day that was more for a more advanced rider, but I just really was feeling it. I was feeling myself last week, and I wanted the challenge, honestly. Excuse me, gosh, and I ended up rocking it. To be honest, I loved it. It was so much fun, and I've decided, you can do something that is challenging, and it may feel scary, and it may make you want to throw up, and it may make you sweat and pace around your room and break out in hives. But at the same time, once you do it, or while you're doing it, it's also kind of exhilarating and fun and, like a roller coaster, I guess. So anyways, if you guys will stick with me, I would love it. And if you don't want to, that's okay. I believe in choices. You have that choice too. So Thank you very much. I appreciate it. This was just a quick little, hey, just letting you know that's what's been on my mind. I don't want to die with my house being dirty. And now, hey, by the way, if you guys hear this and you're listening, if I do happen to like not finish my house today, or if there's ever a time my house is dirty and then I die, you will all now know that there were some kind of big circumstances that prevented me from cleaning the house, and that normally I'm a clean housekeeper. Normally my house is very clean. So you can just go, oh, Courtney must have been having a bad day. Not been like, wow, she's a pick. Because I'm sure that's what people are going to think when I die. The first thing they're going to think of is, wow, her bra and underwear don't match, number one. And number two, her house is filthy. Right? That's what everyone's going to think when I'm dying. And then they're going to go, oh, shit, Courtney's dead. That sucks. Damn, we loved her. But we would love her a little more if her house were cleaner and she were wearing matching bra and underwear. Anyways, thank you. Have a great rest of your day or night, whatever, whenever you're listening to this. Just have a great 24 hours. I appreciate you all, and I will see you next week.